Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Phantom Knight, aka Mr. Perfect himself, coming at you from HFG, and I want to show you guys a behind the scenes on how everything works here at HFG and how we sit there and do this stuff here. And if you guys don't see any audio or hear any audio, guys, let me know, because I have two different setups, well, three. So we're trying to do as best audio as we can, and I don't know if it's actually working. Let me test some sounds. Guys, let me know if any audio is working here. So let me know any audio going on, and we'll continue the stream. If not, then we're gonna have to figure a new way of doing this. So guys, okay, you do. All right. So guys, we're gonna show you on how we do the behind the scenes. And let me take this video off here so you guys can actually hear me. Those are the gaming headsets, guys. You guys can easily find these at Walmart, Turtle Beach. No, 50 bucks, or you guys get the 60 which are better. These ones kind of shit out on one side, but I don't use that one side anyways, just for watching videos late night. So guys, we're gonna go and through this whole entire thing, and I don't need this one either because we're using the camera itself as, you know, our pickup, and we're using the computer camera. So guys, let's go through that. All right, so we're gonna move the camera so it's gonna get shaky and everything like that. So we got a simple 32 setup right here for screen, and if it's getting loud, I apologize. And we got the simple blue controller. Awesome, badass controller right here. So we got the phone, we got the games right there. If you guys want to play any of these games with me, guys, definitely hit me up. And that's Assassin's Creed Unity. We got that. Got our little setup here. Let's stand up. So we got our secondary monitor set up right next to our first. So you can see the secondary monitor, which you guys can see what you guys are seeing, what I am. And then you got the first monitor right there. Now, if we come down here underneath, there is my HP. And I'm sorry, I'm not really good at this area. So, HP computer. And here is the comfy chair that I sit in all the fucking time for fucking hours on end. Free off of Facebook, guys. Just got to keep looking. This is the green screen that I keep telling you guys about that you buy. $4 for this size of fabric. I mean, I'll try to get the fabric all in here. As you guys can see, $4 gets you that much. That's $4 green screen at Walmart. Go to the fabric section, find this color of green screen. That's all you need, this color. And then you sit there and have them cut it out. It was a simple little, I think a 2 yard connection to do that. And as you guys can see, this is as dark as I use this room. I never light it up anymore, and if I do, I got that lamp lighting it up, which don't really light it up all that much, or I got this simple lamp, which that makes it too bright. As you guys can see, you know, like, it's way too bright in here, so that never goes on. And then we got a side table over there with all that shit, and then we got the bomb ass surround sound. This thing will blow fucking car speakers. I've shook my house with this motherfucker. That is an awesome ass system right there. That's a $500 system. That's the only thing I splurged on. And then we have over here another curtain to sit there and block the sound so that the sound doesn't travel. And then we can do that. So we're gonna move these down here. Guys, all costs and everything are pretty cheap for you guys to do. If you guys have any questions, definitely comment down below right now. We are live, so comment. I will sit there and answer any questions. You guys have any answers, or that I need questions for, just definitely ask away. So I'm waiting for you guys' chat to pop up if you have anything to say. Yo, what is going on? Keegan's Turbo, Famous Gamer, or Furious Gamer, sorry, my bad. Guys, go to Turbo's channel here, and Gamer's channel. Go sub to them. Get them out, you know, nice good shout out. Tell them HFG sent you, and we're good.
Daddy,
One, honey.
can I have one of your feet?
Just one. Close the door. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter comes first. YouTube and everything else comes second. So how would you go about putting green screen in the middle of a room if you set up in the middle of a room? Okay, so a green screen, to put it up in the middle of the room, if you're actually going to buy a green screen off Amazon, you're looking at, you know, a good $20, and it gives you a frame to put around it. You know, that's good and all, but to me, I'm a broke ass motherfucker. So I go for the cheap version, go to Walmart, get that shit, and then I actually grabbed a bed sheet. That's what this blue one is here. So this is a bed sheet that I have, and I bought that for, you know, like simple $5 as well. Background to it. Grab some clothespins that are another $1 and some hooks that are $2 each. So I'm looking at roughly about $10 in general just to sit there and have a complete green screen set up in the background and to dampen a lot of the noise. So $10 in general setup is pretty good. This camera right here that I'm using runs about $20 for that. I got a PlayStation camera that you guys know runs about $60. So I mean, like in total, my system set up that I have, without including the consoles itself or my computer monitor, I'm only looking at, you know, say $60, maybe a little bit more than that. So I mean, just under $100. If I add in the console, the computer monitor, I'm looking at good grand itself. And guys, hold on, let me turn this down. If you guys are getting feedback, I am. So, Furious Gamer, I'm good. You wish you had all that shit. You know, it's about accumulation, really. I mean, you will get it over the time span and all that, dude. Like, I'm 27 years old. I barter a lot. I tell everybody, hey, you're getting hand-me-downs. Let me pay this off for you, or can I do some, you know, chores around your house, or can I do, you know, a job for you instead of paying me cash? Pay me with the setup, like, or I get family members that buy, you know, like brand new stuff, and they're just gonna throw the stuff away or sell it. I'd be like, hey, I'll take it. You know, that my surround sound, it came from my woman's aunt, and she didn't want it anymore. They were just giving it away. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. You know, this shit's powerful enough. I've heard this thing hooked up to concert speakers, and this shit rumbles. Yeah, no job, dude. Like, barter system works a lot. Barter system is awesome. You can always ask people, hey, you know, if you don't have, you know, this or this, can I trade you this for this? I mean, like, say camera, would you be willing to go to Walmart, buy me this camera, or give me the money so I go buy this camera, and then say I work off a job for you, or help you move next time, or whatever, you know, like, find a way that you can barter something if that's the means that you have. Like, to me, I only get 400 a month, and I am openly honest about saying this. If anybody ever asks me a question, like, I am fully open to say what, you know, I do and all that stuff. And right now I'm in between jobs. I can't find a job, so I understand where you're getting at there. But I barter a lot, and then I barter a lot on Facebook and all that. Like, when people are trying to sell something or get rid of it or say it's free or anything like that, I always ask, would you be willing to deliver? I will throw in a couple of dollars for deliver gas, and I will sit there and haul it in myself. You just bring it over to my thing. I don't care if you just do a redneck style, you know, move where you put that shit in the back of the truck, slam on that brakes, and watch that shit fly off. I mean, like, I will be there to catch it. I mean, like, that's the person I am. You're going to be getting a gaming computer. Dude, that's pretty sick. I do game on my computer, but I do a lot of Star Wars gaming. That's an MMORPG that I suggest everybody to get. It doesn't matter if you even have a Windows XP, that shit will fucking run on it. And Windows XP is an old ass fucking system. You know, that just tells you how old I am. Uh would you be jump on that shit too? Yeah, I mean I would. Same here. I haven't had one in years. It's rough. Yeah, it is rough, man. Like it really is fucking rough to barter. But bartering does help. Like this PlayStation I'm playing on, I'm getting this from one of my friends, which is also my brother. Ben, you guys see him in a lot of my other videos. I'm paying off the system for him, and I only have $50 or $40 left to go, and it's been almost a year for me having this. And then the PlayStation that I have upstairs for my woman is I had a tenant that was living with me, couldn't afford to pay rent until he got his check, and I'm like, you know what? Just buy me a PlayStation and like 4 games, and we'll call it good over the $800 you owe me. So I mean, like I got 2 PlayStations that way. So I mean, like I said, find out what's cheap and what's not. Try to make some way of what we can and cannot do to make stuff actually physically work. Any other questions you guys have? Answers need to be given or whatnot. I mean, definitely want to do. This can be a Q&A session as well. So if you guys want any questions on like what's going on with the channel, definitely, you know, ask away. And yes, Turbo, I will do some videos with you on WW2 or Destiny or anything like that. I was hearing you in your live stream there. So yeah, definitely. Oh, so how do I set it up? Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your settings on your PlayStation, so where you can go to your broadcast. And sorry, I'm actually gonna look to sit there and walk you through this. So let me get to it real quick. I'm not usually in here, so no, that's not it. Okay, go to settings, and then you're going to want to go to devices. And once you go to devices, you go to PlayStation camera. And then when you go into PlayStation camera, you go to adjust camera, and it'll say okay. So then it'll ask you to find your face and all that stuff. So you go in the center of where it's at, and it's, sorry, I'm adjusting, trying to get the camera to recognize me. There we go. I know I look weird on here, but I guess that was it. Where is it? This is definitely weird. Okay, so I guess it would be in the share and broadcast settings, and then you just go to is it, no, not audio, broadcast, advanced, yeah, okay. Broadcast settings, your advanced settings, PlayStation video settings, and then you can adjust it for your upper right or whatever you like it. I like it my upper right just because a lot of the games that I play, you know, that it's not really being used. And if it is being used, it's only used for the dinos and all that stuff. So it's really nothing. And then I put it on medium, flip horizontal so you guys are, you know, like always face the same way I'm facing. And then you go to background, you click on Chrome key. That's all you have to do is you just click it, adjust the effect of how, you know, blurred out you want to be. If you guys want to be where you're showing through, so you're invisible or kind of transparent, you can do that. You can adjust the brightness, control, transparency, all that. You know, like it's one of those things that you have to adjust to your settings and all that stuff. Let's see, what else did you say? Dude, I was hyped when you saw the game that you have that I do. Yeah, dude, I do a lot of different games. Sometimes I just don't broadcast them. And it's just weird having both cameras up right now, so I'm gonna exit out of that. So, dude, yeah, yeah, my live face here camera is like it's really off. Okay, yeah, I am doing gymnastics through this. All right, and what was the length and the width of the green screen? Okay, I just went with 2 yards of the thing. That's really all they asked for. It's just the width of what the fabric had at the time. And then I just went with 2 yards. You guys can do more. I actually suggest you guys do more because sometimes this camera, when I have it in the back there on the PlayStation where I normally have it set up, right now I just have it set up in the front so that you guys can easily see and access what I was doing to get up and show you guys where everything is. It cuts it off kind of like here. Let me show you. Like I'll drop it back here, and like something like this will happen. So like you guys can't really see me, and like the camera will be down here, and like that. Like you'll see me, but you'll see this blue here, and like the fuck, I'm not gonna show you guys blue when I'm trying to be more professional. Like I can show you the blue chair because that's what the fuck I sit on. But I mean, that's not gonna be how I am. Like, see, it's really like that touchy moment that I have to do to get this green here. So I definitely suggest getting a wider one if you can. Length, matters in some kind of way or matter, but I would just try to go for the biggest sheet you can. 2 yards is what I got, and the width is what the fabric sheet that they had. I mean, you can always ask for a bigger width and then more than 2 yards or 3 yards, but it was like $4 for the 2 yards. So I was like down to my last $10. So I was like, you know what, just go with the 4. I needed to get a couple other things, so that's the way it worked out. So yeah, I know I ramble on a lot. So any other questions, guys, definitely ask them. That's what I'm here for. This is why I'm doing this live stream. Q&A, behind the scenes, stuff like that. And guys, we are in the basement of my house, so if you hear any stomping or anything like that during any of my live streams, it's because my 2-year-old, or I mean my 2-year-old, my 4-year-old is having fun. Definitely any videos that you guys want to be done, ask away. I will always do those, like how-tos or setups or anything like that. I'm always here to do that. I love doing tutorial videos. That brings a lot, as well as doing, fan favorites. If fans want to sit there and come and be in a video, or even, go do a video with me, like on a different game or something. Oh, a cheap desk or monitor? Cheap desk, I can say to do is find an old computer. I mean, not computer, but kitchen table. Like that's what I use right now. I'm using a kitchen table. It works fine because it has one of those ones that have the leaves on both sides. I took the back leaf off, and the leaf I'm talking about is the flaps, guys. Flaps that go up and down. I took the back one off, put the other one up. It gives me enough room to sit underneath with the big chair here, as well as put anything else I need. I'm going to be decking it out with lights. I'm going to get some LEDs put up under there, some red LEDs, so it's going to look really cool. It's going to glow. It's going to be perfect. Eventually, I will have this area set up as a complete office that I want to do. Any other questions? Quality, though. Quality of desk doesn't really matter. I mean, like, it's okay. Video monitor. To me, anything that's like a 28-inch is just perfect for the monitor, because you want to put the monitor as close. That's cheaper. Definitely, I would just go for Acer. Acer's pretty good. They're pretty cheap. Go for a 28-inch because you want to put it next to your TV so you have instant access, and then you can have your computer hooked up to your TV as well, so you can just click and drag sometimes. That's what I do. I have a 2-system setup. I can add more, monitors if I wanted to, but I just don't. And then the monitor that I'm using is, a $200 monitor itself. But yet again, I bartered for this one. Someone owed me money on a computer that I fixed, didn't pay their payment, so I got to keep the computer for not paying their computer. Speaking of which, I also have a computer for sale, but I'm not selling to anybody right now. But definitely go for Acer or anything that's on Facebook that you have, like even a small TV that can be used as a computer monitor works too. So definitely check that out. You can always get on those for sale sites. They're always up. There's people always trying to sell or get rid of TVs. If they have a computer hookup, use that, dude. Like that's going to be your best bet for a monitor, especially if you can get two 32-inch TVs sitting next to each other doing a gaming computer setup. I would definitely do that if I could. Like I would slide the other TV the fuck over and get rid of this $200 monitor, give that to my daughter, and put the other TV right next to it because that'd be boss as hell. Or if I had a 65-inch, slide the 32 the other way. I mean, either way, the other fucking monitor would go to my daughter. That's my next goal, is trying to get a better PS4 camera and a bigger TV. And I apologize for the ace badge if you guys have been seeing that and questioning. My cat decided he wanted to claw up my boots for winter and make them non-winterproof now, so I had to beat his ass, and he decided he wanted to get back at me and claw the fuck out of my arm. So yeah, hashtag love cats. And I got a text. I got to hold on a second. But guys, this feature that we're using right now is actually YouTube's new feature. I am not sponsored by YouTube at all, but it's a new feature. You guys can check it out for your computers. If you have a computer monitor or, I mean, a camera like I do, you can always click on it and then go to your live stream. That's where it is. And then it'll sit there and say camera feature. And you guys can just record off your camera right here. So you can do like talk shows or whatever and do stuff like that. My New Year's and Christmas was kind of iffy. My Christmas could have been way better. My family just decided they were gonna be dicks during the whole thing. But then, New Year's came around and my woman's family finally accepted me into the family, which is fucking awesome because I've only been trying for the 6 years that we've been together, had a kid together, and trying to show them that I'm not there for the money or anything. I'm just there to be there because I love her. So it was awesome. It was a good time. I actually had fun for once. So how was your guys' Christmas and all that? Oh, thanks, man. I will be doing GTA races tonight live as well, so you guys can actually come join and view those and even join if you want in the races. We love having lots of people, more the money, more the payout. So if you just stay in, you can earn up to 500,000 for once. Yeah, dude, it's definitely a change. Yeah, money does go really bad, and if you're talking about GTA, it's absolutely horrible. Like, I'm down to doing money glitches, and I used to try to do the game legitly, but after a while, it's just you can't do it legitly anymore. It's literally too high, too pricey that you need to do money glitches. And I do help people with the money glitches that do come out whenever I do get on GTA. So if you guys ever see me on GTA and do that, definitely hit me up on there, and I will help you with any money glitch that is out right now, and help get you guys money, even if that means if there is none, do races, missions, anything like that, except for going on to an open private or open server and senselessly kill people. I don't like doing that. That's, to me, it's just absolutely stupid. Try to make you happy. Oh, dude, like, just being a cool friend makes me happy, or being a good streamer, or I mean, like, just being a good person in general. Dude, like, I am very easy to please. It does take the fun out of it. It really does. Like, sitting here and senselessly killing people for no fucking reason or hunting them down does take the complete fun out of it, because who knows if they're trying to do something and then you just come up and just kill them, and now they're fucked. They're out of that money. Yeah, love the cars. I love doing car shows, so that's one of those other things I want to get back into. I used to do them like every Friday nights, and I just kind of stopped after a while because GTA was boring. I wasn't getting no views on anything, because there's tons and tons of people covering GTA, but I kind of want to do GTA as a side project and just let it go doing a side thing, and it's kind of more my fun. That's my fun video. So I'm going to be doing 5 fun live streams every Friday, and try to do them around the same time, 6 o'clock Central, and just do a whole playlist, mash it out. Or even it's going to be a late night stream, like around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock p.m. Whenever my crew that normally hops on will hop on and play, and we can do a whole live stream, set up races. We do about 15 races deep. So yeah. Yeah, dude, I will always stream with another YouTuber if they want. Even if you're high level YouTube, 50 subscribers, 10 subscribers, or even 1. I mean, as long as you're trying to show that you're trying, I will definitely sponsor your channel. I will sit there and rep you out. I will tell people to go sub to you. I will do everything possible as long as you're putting forth the effort to actually keep going with YouTube. I mean, I will not shout out someone that just wants a shout out just because, that's the thing to do. I mean, like, I'm not going to do that. You got to put forth the effort. Like, to me, and this is just me, I'm not saying other people have to do this. I put 40 to 50 hours a week into YouTube. Like, I literally go and I customize my own channel art. I customize my intros, my fucking thumbnail. I mean, everything. I sit down and I do that. Like, I'll blast my music, sit down, type it out, game it out. Or even on Arc, I'll sit there and grind and do those grinds that I need to do for a lot of this game so that you guys get the awesome content that you guys get. So, I mean, like, it's pretty hard that I do all that, but, you guys don't get to see it. And I really don't want you guys to see all the grinding and everything, because it's too long and it's boring. It really is. It's just me just listening to music, not saying anything, because I work a lot better not saying anything. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I do understand that you stream for hours on end, and there is a time where too much is too much. I mean, like, you want to try to keep your streams between 1 hour and 2 when you're a low streamer. I mean, a low channel, because if you do like 6-7 hour streams, if not more, it kind of gets too much. And then you get your personal life into the stream, and no one really wants to see that. Like, I noticed, and I don't really want to pick this out on you, but it does help, is that eating on stream is really, really bad. It doesn't make you look professional at all. I mean, doing a drink, like, pulling up a pop can or something like that, that's a different story. But, like sitting there munching, or, eating a fucking salad or a sandwich or anything like that, I mean, not so professional. And a lot of people don't like doing that because, a lot of people don't chew with their mouth closed, or, it's just, they talk with their mouth full, and it's just, I mean, to me personally, I wouldn't want to see that. So I don't expect to do it. And, like, I did do it a couple times, and I kicked myself in the ass on it. And now I don't even touch my dinner until after streams. Like, I haven't ate dinner yet, and my food's just sitting up there being cold as fuck. And it's KFC. So, I mean, like, I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass. But with that, like the hours on end streaming, even if you just cut your hours down, like say you do a 2-hour stream, one game, stop your streams, and then like wait a half hour or whatnot, and then do up another stream. Technically, it's different videos, so people are willing to watch that way. But if you're doing like continuously, like every single game you do in one stream, that's where people kind of lose interest, and they'll be like, oh, okay, well, I watched this guy for this long, I kind of need to do other things in my life. I'm trying to give you as best tips as I can. Also, being very verbal, like how I am right now, like just discussing how everything's going, how things progress and everything. That also helps doing the live stream and everything, because you want to keep it talkative. You don't want to do any dead air. Dead air is really, really bad. That's where people start getting losing interest and all that. Understand the point about the eating and the stream tips. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I mean, I love getting all this support and everything that I can, but I mean, people don't have to shout me out or anything like that. I'm not here asking for shout outs or asking for favors or anything like that. But if I can give tips, I mean, that really helps. A lot of like thumbnails and stuff like that too, like for your streams, instead of just doing post a stream and then letting the YouTube counter, like pick out your post. That is absolutely bad to do. Here's a little tip too. If you have a PC, even if it's just a crappy PC, don't work or anything, like, or barely works, but it can do internet wise and stuff like that, and cheap editing. What you can do is capture on your PlayStation, is do a screen capture of something that you're going to be doing or the game you're going to be doing. Do a quick, jump in the game, play a couple seconds, hit that share button where you do a screen capture, and then save that thing, put it to the share factory, and then upload it to Facebook or whatever, and then download it on your computer. I know it's kind of a retarded process, but this is what I do sometimes. And you take that and you edit on, you do whatever, you put your caption as like best video ever, or here I put this from Turbo, or like whatever, that could be a really good thing. And that's what a lot of major YouTubers do, is they actually take their games, play a little bit, screen capture what they're going to be playing, and then put it on there. Or they even search Google whatever the game is, and then save a video or a picture and put that as their caption. The eating is a bit difficult because I am diabetic and I have a very low blood sugar. Yeah, being diabetic, that's definitely hard. If you could keep like granola bars or something like that, where it's nice and small, and then when you're like going and viewing off to go read comments, like just dip out of the way and eat it that way. I mean, that would be a good way to keep it so that it's not looking like you're on camera doing it, or take a quick bite or whatever you need to do. I mean, I understand if you're diabetic, and a lot of people will understand that. So I mean, like, just explain that if you could, or even be like, hey guys, do you mind if I quickly eat the snack, because my blood sugar is getting low, or I need to check my insulin and all that stuff. So I mean, that's where that comes in. And thank you, Furious Gamer, for the sub. It really means a lot. Every sub that we can get definitely helps. And as soon as you guys get to 1,000 mark, like I'm trying, you'll get sponsorship roles that you guys can get. Yeah, no problem, man. Like, any tips you guys want or you guys need a question for, definitely ask away, man. Like, getting subs, that one is a tip it's definitely hard. It's just about word of mouth. I mean, like, have your friends tell their friends, and their friends tell them. I mean, just tell them to keep passing it on. I want to hit 50, dude. Doing a lot of stuff, like I said, just getting subs and all that is just a lot about a word of mouth, telling people, hey, come check this out. I'm an awesome streamer, or I'm just trying to get my things set up But for sure, the one thing you guys need to know for being a low level channel is you guys need to just play as for fun. I mean, just start out doing channels as fun, see where it goes, and if it's growing, then yeah, stay with it. Just keep doing it. But even if it's not growing, I mean, still put out the videos because it could just be for you and your friends, you know, just to enjoy. And maybe some random stranger might stumble on your channel one day, and next thing you know, he's sharing it on his Facebook, and bam, you could be at 1 million before I get to my 1,000. So you never know. You never know how it gets. But eventually, I literally have no money at all. My girlfriend pays for everything. You know, my thing is that I don't really like sponsoring people, but there is a couple gamers that I do sponsor, and I only sponsor them with $1. I mean, but every single penny helps people, and I understand how it is with, you know, like having no money and all that. Like right now, I don't care if anybody knows this, is that I get money through the government. I mean, I get $400 a month to live off 3 people to, you know, do what we need to search for jobs. So, I mean, like, I'm trying to make this a job so we have something, you know, set up as well as searching online as I'm doing a lot of my stuff. So I'm definitely multitasking. Well, kind of triple tasking because I also help take care of my daughter. So, I mean, like, I'm a busy guy. I really am. So, I mean, like, there's times where I don't even talk to people. I just sit down and crunch out, or I have to take a break day, literally just a break day of no games, no nothing, just sitting down watching TV just so I can sit there and breathe. Or I don't go to bed at night until like 6 in the morning because, you know, I got to have that break. I got to have that cutoff. But yeah, I mean, like, I understand how everything is. And I understand that people have little to no money and they're trying to make a career or a job or anything like that. And eventually, I want to make my channel into a business. Not like I'm gonna sell T-shirts and stuff like that and novelty wear, and you know that's cool and all. I do want that eventually, but that's a side thing. No, I want my channel to eventually grow into a business like Rooster Teeth or something like that. So I'm doing like Netflix, you know, specials, or I'm sitting there and employing people like you to make channels to have them grow, and you know, so I can help people, I can pay for people, and you know, because I know a lot of people that have disabilities and all that that can't get help or assistance or anything like that, and they're really good at gaming because that's all they do is they sit down and they game. And that's something I want to do, is I want to help people like that. I want to give them a job doing that, you know, like that's my life goal. That's why I'm doing this stuff, is I'm trying to help the people that can't do that. That's their boat. I mean, yeah, I mean, I understand, dude. Like, I fully understand. And welcome our third viewer. I know it's not many people, but hey, you know, every view counts, every like counts, all that stuff. But yeah, guys, we're here at HFG trying to help people. And if anybody wants help or needs help, definitely come, you know, like chat with us. And my screen went dark, so this went dark. So let me turn this backlight on. There we go. So it's not so dark in here. That's the only other light that gets on in here. So as you've seen, it gets pretty dark in my area where I game. And like, if the TV is not like bright going on, then it's not really bright in here. But I normally have YouTube up or some white thing on my monitor, so it's constantly shining bright. So right now it's just on dark mode, not bright mode, because, you know, I like my YouTube on dark because I get a headache from this. Like right now I'm starting to develop one. And that's a low 25 watts. So, I mean, like, I'm very sensitive to lights, and I'm supposed to wear glasses, but never do. And fuck that. Any other questions anybody has, I'm willing to answer. That's another thing, guys, right there. Try not to say really messes up a lot of stuff. Try to be as fluent as you can. You know, if you have a speech impediment, that's a different story. But if you don't, you know how to pronunciate words, you know how to keep things going. definitely keep doing that. Repeating yourself doesn't help, but if you're doing what I just said, definitely, then it's a different story. But yeah, guys, ask away. I'm here. There we go again, right there. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely subscribe. Click the like button, the little bell notification for when I go live and post new videos. That's also another thing. Yeah, I'm definitely here for you guys. Message retracted. Oops. If you guys are trying to self-promote, that's one thing that you shouldn't allow on any channel. Or if someone's like messing with you, instantly block them. That's another thing you don't want no one self-promoting or sponsoring anything like that. There is some guy that just jumped into one of my live streams the other night. If it was not last night. Yeah, the other night he jumped in. He had like 1,000 subs already, or a couple K subs. Jumps in, he's like, I like your videos, we should do Black Ops 3 together, and instantly jumps out. Like, he literally just did that because he's seen that I had 12 views, and that's how he gets his, subscribers. Kick those guys, block them instantly that thing happens so that they cannot come back into your streams, because they will. They will come back in, and they will try to steal as many people as they can. Now, when I go into people's streams, I always start talking first, get to know them, and I'm like, hey, I'm 800, so on and so forth, sub rate, but I'm just here to sit there and show them my love. Like, I'm just trying to show all, low-level people love and all that. And I don't mean low level, I mean like low subscriber rate people, like I'm trying to show love and all that stuff. It's a bad habit to break. Yeah, the is a very bad habit to break. And then stuttering, it's a different story for people that stutter. Like, sometimes I will stutter or I'll slur my words, but I'm not drunk or high or anything like that. It just happens. There we go. The I can almost make a drinking game out of that. No, but it's really hard to break, or it's hard to keep it up. Like, I also got extra skin on these eyes, like on my eyelids here, so it looks like I'm sleeping, but I'm really not. I'm wide awake, but it gets droopy like that sometimes. So that's why it always looks like I'm not really have my eyes open, and I don't like it because like taking thumbnails and all that where I'm showing my face, it looks really horrible because it looks like I have to go like this, tilt it just to get that camera look. Because if I go like this, you see, it looks like I'm not even open. Also, guys, we do have a 400K or 42K subscriber that joins our chats and all that. Aaron Longstaff, I don't know if you guys know about him, but he does a lot of good builds and stuff like that on Ark Survivor Evolved. Go check out his channel, as well as a good friend of mine, Unite the Clans. He's another Ark player, and also Jade Plays Games. All super high level subscriber rates, but just tell them that HFG sent you, or yeah, HFG sent you. Sorry, wow, I'm like really bad. And tell them that you're good friends, and they'll understand. They know who they're talking about. I'm all over their channels, so yeah. I also that gotta make your own music with the different that you have said in the channel. And I probably should. And I do a lot of dabbling in the music to make my own music. Oh, I almost said it. No, but it would probably be cool just to sit there and see if I can't make a good dubstep thing. And I actually got a song that I just made, and I don't know if it'll let me play it. Music. See if it'll let me capture. Let me know if you guys can hear this. I can always turn it up. I just recorded this and edited it. That's true. That surround sound you guys loved. I do have some dubstep and all that stuff. I mean, if you guys want some music playing in your background, like, okay, yeah, if you guys want it in the background, like music playing the live streams and stuff like that, definitely go on to Google, type in copyright-free music so that people cannot claim it. And if they do claim it, you can fight it, saying that it's a copyright-free, music that they have no power or no right to do it because they claimed it as copyright-free. That or else go to, if you have Windows 10 music, stuff, and you create your own music, just dabble into that stuff. That's what I did with this. Yeah, guys, you can't have music playing in the background, especially if it's like Rihanna or anything like that. Say if your girlfriend's in the background or boyfriend or whoever is in the background playing music and it captures over the mic, you will get slapped with copyright. Like, you cannot have that happen. Like, you got to tell them, hey, I'm doing live. You need to stop with music. You cannot listen to music while I'm live. And if you do want to go listen to it, you got to go into a different room. Like, they can't be doing that stuff at all. No one could. That's the time where you need kind of like copyright free or just quietness of you gaming. And sometimes that does happen, but you need to sit there and put down a kind of like a back claim to it, or even call YouTube and sit there and be like, hey, this is in-game music content. There's nothing I can do to control this. I'm sorry, but this is what has happened. And, because they use an automated bot service to sit there and detect all this stuff. So you need to sit there and call and be like, hey, this song has popped up during the game. You need to sit there and, look at your bot system, maybe have them, not detect the song or whatnot. Or recognize that, this game is in this, the song is in this game. And that's where you can sit there and file against them, because you shouldn't have to turn your game sound off just because music wants to play in the background. That's not on you. That's on them for, not obeying by this system of doing that. That's why a lot of YouTubers, and I'm saying a lot of YouTubers, even high up YouTubers, are quitting YouTube and they're going over to Twitch to sit there and do a lot of their game streaming. YouTube's kind of more now streaming out of everything else, or for little kids and channels and all that stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've thought of switching over, but growing as fast as I am, or how I am, I kind of want to see how I can go and progress until my channel hits that peak where I need to change. I mean, it will suck, but it is what it is. I wouldn't change that. And if you're a low channel, I mean, that's up to you. If you just want to say, hey, I only have like 30 subs or 20 subs, might as well just not change. Yeah. I mean, if you're a low sub channel and you want to change, then probably now would be the time. Not as high as I am. And that's the thing too. Twitch ain't about like last video streams. Like, it's not about what has happened. It's about what is happening now. That's what people like. They like to sit there and be like, okay, my guy streams at this time. I've seen a lot of followers on Twitch sit there and actually put things into their phone and sit there and be like, okay, my guy streams at this time, this day, or this time this week. Like, they'll literally be faithful. And I've seen people drop like thousands of dollars donating to people like that. Like I watched this one guy just play WoW, and you don't know what WoW is. It's World of Warcraft. All he was doing was just farming for stuff, and he just wanted to live stream it. Very low sub level. He only has like 200 subs, and this guy's like, you know what? I like your content and all that. Here's some money, and he literally flicked $10,000 onto that guy. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where's my 10,000? And Twitch is so hard to get followers. It's all about word of mouth. It really is. You just tell your followers on YouTube, be like, hey, I'm going to try doing some stuff on Twitch. Would you go and either set up an account, or if you have an account, would you come watch my stuff over there as well? Or to be like, try to get your friends that do watch on Twitch over to my channel and try checking it out. I mean, that's really all it is. Subscribe rates for any kind of system or anything like that is about word of mouth, tweeting out that you're doing this if you have a lot of followers, or even Facebook. Get your friends and family to do it, get their friends. Like it literally is just word of mouth. That's how things happen. That's how businesses grow. That's how companies get where they're at today. Like YouTube started off as a very, very low stream quality, and then look, it picked up gamers, and boom, it just lit up. And then it gets now these little millennials that are doing stupid stuff like a cinnamon challenge where you try to eat a spoonful of cinnamon. You're stupid. Don't do that. I don't recommend it for anybody. If you want to be stupid and eat some stuff that's really going to fuck with you, eat some wasabi. Eat a spoonful of wasabi. I mean, that will really fuck with you. Don't eat a ghost pepper, because that's going to cause some health problems. I mean, you could literally fucking die from that shit. These people that are just smoking it out of bongs or whatever like that, you're stupid, man. You need to go back and get some education. I don't care. Anybody shares that little segment and send it to one of those guys. I challenge you to be smart. I challenge you not to do that. Is this thing repeating? I think it's repeating. It is. It's just set on repeat. So here's some copyright-free music that you guys can actually use. I have 8 of pure ghost pepper extract in it. It wasn't hot until after you're not eating. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the peppers is they don't get hot until the air touches your mouth. Like if you're just eating a pepper just straight up and you're like munching on it, shoving it in your face, it's not gonna get hot until the air hits the tongue, and then the enzymes kick in just like that, and then that shit gets hot fast. Those ghost pepper chips, they don't recommend anybody eating more than 2. And I've seen someone grab 4 of them and just shove them all in their mouth at once and took a bite. And then he's crying, sweating, everything. And he's wondering why he's fucking doing it. I'm like, well, if you read the fucking lay rules, then, you read and you realize that, hey, when they say 2, they say 2. Don't be dumb. But here, I love doing challenges. And I love doing challenge videos. Me and Ben always challenge each other. We're always constantly pushing each other to limits. But he doesn't like my dares because I don't dare for simple things. Like one of our dares, you're in a game of Uno. And I'm telling Uno, we challenged each other to sit there and do a setup where we delete our phone contacts. Like literally go into our cell phones and delete contacts, all female contacts or all male contacts or all helpful contacts. And then having to go and re-get him back. Like, he doesn't like me because I wanted to do that. And he's single, so I told him he had to delete all female contacts out of his phone. He had to sit there and message him saying that, hey, I don't need you anymore. I'm going gay. I get really, really bad in my dares. Like, I just told him to strip down naked, go swim around in the snow. I'm horrible at dares. Like you really don't want to dare with me. One of our things too is a game that we're going to try to figure out, probably Call of Duty or something like that, or races on GTA, is that whoever loses, if we find enough people, they have to dye their hair pink, go on camera, and they have to wear it every time they go stream. Like, say, if I dyed my hair pink, I couldn't wear my hats like I always do. I would have to go bald or wear that hair, you know, pink. Even dye my beard pink. So, I mean, like, it's going to be fun. We just got to find the right amount of people to do this. But guys, the music that you hear right now, this is all copyright-free music. The song that I did before was a song that I did myself. I don't care if people want to use it. I will send you the file, itself and do it. I will never hit copy claims on you guys. That's not something I'll ever do. But with that being said, I'm gonna actually end my stream, jump into the party, and probably play some GTA. So guys, have fun. I'm out like a cat. Wow, fucked it up already. Been your host, Phantom Knight, aka Mr. Perfect himself, coming at you from HFG. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell notification so when we go live, you guys get all the latest and greatest videos from art to all the videos that we do. And guys, I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. And peace. Thanks for the channel.